So these dairy cows are raped on the rape rack, right? And the reason why they do this is, well, okay, veal is great. It's just so tasty. Baby cows, little children, yum. But also so that they continue to produce milk. They produce way more milk than they're supposed to produce in nature. Sometimes up to 100 gallons a day. Oh my God, that's fucking crazy. Excuse my language. But okay, so then they're raped, and then their children are taken away from them and eaten, and then they're skinned alive and killed. And what makes it even worse, too, is that this whole process is so damn unsanitary that you can't even eat the meat raw because there are all these feces floating everywhere. There's fecal matter that just explodes all over the place because they shit themselves during this whole process. The colons are cut. It's disgusting. And if you've never seen a picture of it, well then, I invite you to feel that guilt and that shame that you don't even want to know what you're taking part in, right? Again, this is how all great atrocities occur in life. A lot of good people, responsible people, not taking responsibility for their actions. They stick their head in the ground and they pretend like nothing is going on. And that's not a move of integrity. That's not the move of being a moral, upright person. That's the role of being someone who's just a mouse, a little follower. Because then you're not deciding your own life, right? You're just sort of creeping by. You're trying to cheat it, right? Nobody likes cheaters. What do we do with cheaters at the card table? We shoot them, okay? And I don't mean to be, putting too much pressure on you, but the point is, I told you, I warned you before we got into this, that I'm going to be hard on you. Especially if you're not a vegan here, because I don't see any reason not to be. Okay, it's a little inconvenient, and I appreciate anyone for any effort that they make towards it. And look, just because people aren't, I don't spit at them. I don't, throw stones at them or anything like that. It's just I think that they're stupid. Like I said earlier, they're destroying their environment, but they're also destroying themselves. They're hurting themselves in every way because they can't be a completely integral spiritual person. I mean, I'm especially just kind of irked when spiritual people say that they're not vegans. I think to myself, how could you practice ahimsa in yoga if you're allowing this terror to occur to all these animals? I don't see how 2 and 2 go together there. That doesn't make any sense to me. And hopefully it doesn't make any sense to you either. So if you see another person who says, oh yeah, I'm a yogi, and they're eating meat or eggs or dairy, which a lot of them do because the dairy cow is considered sacred in India. But is it sacred here? Hell no. It's the farthest thing from sacred. I just told you. Is that how you treat something sacred in your life? You pull it apart, rip it apart limb for limb and skin it while it's still alive, taking away its children to eat them while you also rape it continually and feed it hormones and injections so that it continues to produce more milk and ends up really producing a lot of pus and blood because it's being milked all day long and these little suckers are sucking it out of them. That's just disgusting. Yeah, yum. Think you're drinking milk or delicious cheese there. You're actually eating a lot of pus and a lot of hormones, which is why so many things are wrong with our children today and with human beings. You just want to get out of that completely. Okay, but enough of that. I just want to finish off with one more idea. And this is an idea that I think Angel says a lot, and when I really like it. And basically what happens is that what she says is that, she asks people, do you have a dog or a cat? Do you have a dog or a cat? And if you do you love that dog or cat? She says, that's the way I feel about all animals. That dog or cat or animal that you have in your life with its own personality, its own being, its own essence in this world, is every single one of those factory farmed animals, which are being churned out like vegetables. They're not vegetables. They're animals. But regardless of that, even if you didn't even care about their life, you don't help world hunger. You don't help fellow humans by contributing to that process. And like I said, you're not helping yourself. Oil prices go up. It costs more for you to drive. We start wars, hint, hint, to get more oil, to fuel these processes. Why? Just so we can feel superior to eat meat, which is a long, outdated conception. long outdated. Back when cattle was a sign of wealth and royalty. Now it's the sign of poverty. If you need to own cows, oh God, you know, obviously can't afford to buy your meat. You have to grow your own, right? But things are switching up a little bit now. People are getting a little bit more conscious. They're realizing the importance of having their own products. And we should all start realizing this importance. And the last thing I want to say is that, look, you cast a vote with every purchase that you make in a supermarket. If no one bought their meat products and everyone bought their organic produce, well, guess what would happen? They would sell less meat products and more organic produce. And that's what I want to see. And of course, I don't expect everyone to make this change. Of course, not everyone cares about the environment, not everyone cares about the world, not everyone cares about other people and their own health, and their own lives and health and happiness and well-being. I get that. But I hope that you do. And if you do, then you probably want to do everything in your power to stay healthy, to maintain a healthy environment, a healthy society, healthy choices, to be intelligent and not to be stupid, like someone who smokes or does addicting drugs that damage their body. Why? Why do that? Life is a blessing. It's amazing. This is the best miracle, the best opportunity that we have, and we only have this one opportunity to do it, right? Unless you want another life, but then I feel sorry for you, because I love this life, and I don't need another one. And you can figure out ways to make that work for yourself, too. So there once was a lady named Rosa Parks, and one day she decided that she wasn't going to take segregation on buses anymore. And guess what? A lot of people joined in with her. They stopped using transportation unless it was in their terms. And guess what? That was not convenient for them. You think that was convenient, not being able to ride the bus? Hell no. It's not always convenient to do the right thing, but it's always the right thing to do. So much love, many blessings, and you don't need another reason to go vegan.